we have another dangerously cold morning ahead of us as we go into the start of this week, but it should hopefully be the last where we're going to see any type of cold weather alerts. And we're still seeing it today in this very bright minty blue. Most of the upper Midwest still sitting in that cold weather advisory due to the chance for some very cold wind chills as we head into the overnight and into the morning hours. So because of that, alert day conditions still lasting into tomorrow morning, but there are signs pointing to the fact that this could be the last one that we have, at least in the near future. We're not quite out of winter yet. Again, starting tonight and lasting into the early morning hours for Monday due to the fact that wind chills will likely be plunging as far as negative 30 degrees or what feels like negative 30 degrees, and that means frostbite will be possible in about 10 minutes for the entirety of the location. So another morning where we're definitely going to want to be bundling up and covering in the exposed skin because we're not quite out of the dangerous cold yet, but we are really close. Almost is behind us. As we go into tonight, our real temperatures themselves are going to be again in the negative teens. So another very chilly night, but the only difference from tonight versus these last couple nights in the weekend is we are finally starting to see that wind return. We had a little bit of a break from the wind, but now even just a little bit of a breeze for tomorrow morning is enough to cause those wind chills to fall again between around negative 25 to as far as negative 30. As we go into tomorrow's highs, we see vast improvements across the board. Actually, most of the area seeing high temperatures return into the positive teens. It's the low positive teens, but still some improvement nonetheless. It's going to be even breezier in the afternoon, though, and that will make a strong effect on our wind chill values. Let's take a look at those winds. Again, in the morning, we're staying light, but more winds than we have had in the last few days, and that is just enough wind to cause an effect on those wind chill values. As we go into the afternoon, then winds actually become pretty breezy, especially into the evening hours. It's going to be a fairly windy period later tomorrow, lasting all the way into Tuesday morning. Skipping ahead, we can see winds actually fairly windy as we go into Tuesday morning, so that will likely be another day of cold morning temperatures. The good news is the actual air temperature Tuesday morning is going to be vastly different than it is as we go into tomorrow morning. So still looking at very chilly wind chills because of those strong winds, but we see a downward trend with the wind speeds as we go later into Tuesday. And then for the rest of the week, we're really not looking at very breezy conditions, meaning that the wind chills finally will be giving us a break. Here's a look at our wind chills for the morning hours. Again, this is why we have the alert day out. Folks, for the most part, around negative 25 at the highest, negative 30 for the most part at the lowest, especially for areas further north of I-94. So definitely extremely cold as we go into the morning hours. By the afternoon, even though our high temperatures are actually reaching into the low teens, we're only going to see wind chill values reach into the negative single digits. So another very chilly day all the way around. As we go into Tuesday morning, then some improvement, but still quite cold out there. Wind chills, for the most part, in the negative teens because we have those strong winds through the morning hours. They do die down later on in the afternoon, but still going to be another 2 days where we're seeing some chillier conditions. Monday, though, definitely going to be the worst of it. As we go into Wednesday through about Friday, we're still going to be seeing those below average temperatures, but we're not seeing quite as much wind. So at least we get a break from that, and then it's really looking a lot better by next weekend.
Now, those wind chills, that's what gets you.
No
Those
joke.
can get
It's
cold.
no joke, yeah.
All right, thank you.